it needs to change. Hi everyone, it's Victor and welcome to DIY Plywood. So for me personally, the amazing thing about plywood is that I can literally go around my flat or a house and I can find ideas for inspiration immediately and I can just make them in a few hours. So I saw one lamp which didn't have any lampshade, any decoration, so yeah, why not make one yourself? And you've probably seen loads of those on the internet, in the shops, on Amazon, and I'll prove you that it's really easy to make one and you can do it yourself without any designs ready.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You have such a skill. That looks amazing. You should make a toy out of this.
Probably should. So if you like this video, please share and subscribe, and I'll take you step by step and show how to make one yourself. Let's begin. Firstly, we start off with making the ribs, which are the main structural element of our lampshade. That begins by drawing two half circles, one 15 centimeters in radius and another 12 centimeters in radius. Then, right through the middle of the rib edge, we make two little grooves, 1 centimeter deep and 3 millimeters wide. 3 millimeters is a very standard dimension that we will be often working with. This is equal to the thickness of 3-layer birch plywood. I then proceed to cutting out the first rib. Do the sides first and then cut out two little grooves at the end. That's it. Once first piece is ready, to make my life easier, I'm going to use that same piece to draw around some more ribs. I'll need 12 in total. As you immediately see, it is quite a challenge to get as many ribs as possible onto one sheet. I'm trying to minimize wood waste, but that's not going to be easy. Once all ribs are ready, it is sandpapering time. I think that plywood looks really nice by itself for this project, so I am only going to smoothen the sharp edges and nothing more. Although on some other plywood projects, which get a lot of touch, sandpapering is very important. For instance, like coasters which I made. Now, next component is the connection circle. I'm really into circles, as you can see this time. This one has a bigger circle, which is 10 centimeters in diameter, and a smaller circle, which is 5 centimeters in diameter. I then want to divide that circle into 12 equal spacings for my ribs. So that is going to be 180 degrees divided by 6 equal 15. Okay, let's mark that. Hang on, that looks a little bit too close together. Oh, my algebra is awful. That was meant to be 30 degrees. Well, never mind, let's carry on. Once rib lines are marked, I need to make exactly the same grooves as I made on the ribs, because I will slot them into one another, so again 1 centimeter by 3 millimeters in size. Then, let's cut that out. Once one connection circle is ready, I'm going to use that to draw around on some piece of plywood cutoff. You see, I'm trying really hard to save up some cutoffs which I generated before. As soon as that is ready, the last thing left to do is a teeny little cute clamp which I'm going to fit onto the lamp cable. Let me show you how I make it, and it will make full sense when we start fitting it. So first I have to make some outlines for the connection circle. Then mark with dashed lines the lines of rib locations. It is important here to make sure that the clamp is bigger than the inner circle, but that it also fits in between the ribs. Then I make a little hole in the middle, that's where the cable is going, and make it just a tiny bit wider to make it stronger. Now let's get it out. Once I'm happy that this clamp is as smooth as baby's bum, it doesn't have to be, but I just love sandpapering so much. I make a cut right through the middle of the clamp, where I drew the line, then I cut out the hole for the cable to fit, and then continue the straight line a little bit further. That's it, done! And this is how it's going to work. I'm relying on wood flexibility here. And finally the fun part, gluing everything together. Screw that paper, I hope Julia's father doesn't see me gluing on his work table without a newspaper. I would strongly recommend adding a little bit more glue and holding pieces steadily for about 10 minutes or so. And as always, don't forget to remove excess glue with a damp cloth. So that little clamp piece I made, I'm going to fit that on top of the wire. Let's hope it fits. Oh yes, that's it. And now the lamp itself. But I'm actually going to invite Julia to do that and see if she can do it herself.
Wow, this looks so amazing. I can't believe you made this in just a few hours. My dad is really excited about having this lampshade. Thank you so much. Oh, so cool, so easy to fit in. Oh, this is for my parents, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was going back to my place.
Oh. No, can we please keep it because my dad will be heartbroken. He thinks it's for us. It looks so lovely. It would be a lovely gift, please.
Well, I'll consider that.
Aww. Anything for me.